Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical day.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Donald. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Donald. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. To the air, it's Washington. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going.
Touchdown, Bearcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Coming out with it, it's Graham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Send the tight end in motion. On the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tulane right back to the line.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field. Went after them.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
It's complete to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They're they're going to get on that football, and what a job by the onside kick team to pull that one off and steal a possession. To the air, it's Tebow. Unloads it left. And it's caught. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Back to the ground with the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And the point after is good. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. And the low percentage play, the onside kick bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag.
It's kind of boring shit, but the worst thing it was.
Gives it on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. What momentum you get when the defense comes out with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly to run it back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this way.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the
do
football.
like
Now
that.
they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
You can get out of
On the option.
way.
Now the toss. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to...
2 bases. Game is triggered.
Funding for Curious George is provided by contributions to your PBS station.
All right.
And for viewers like you, thank you.
Reset.
Can't get enough monthly? To find Curious George and its winners every day online, swing by pbskids.org to play fun games and watch your favorite videos. You can also read more Curious George adventures by visiting your local library.
Coming in February to PBS Kids. You must have rained last night. Everything's all wet and muddy.
Reset. Yep. The president.
I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Dropping back, it's Washington. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. Finds a crease at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting his defense on alert.
And it's loose. Bounced right back to them. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The option look. He'll toss it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
To the air, it's Tebow. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Austin. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. And the Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Thrust that arm out. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Tulane to the line, facing second and short.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. What Powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Green Wave! Fit it in the window for the score. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Finds a little space. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds a man on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
On target to the left. Touchdown, Louisville! A great catch and run for 6. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it back.
Oh, my fault.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Looking to pass. It's Washington. With the catch, it's Rogers. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He'll ride his man on the option. And some room to work. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of...
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So now it's 2nd and long. wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Dixon. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to throw again. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed over the middle. It's Austin. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Back to pass. It's Tebow. Punts it out of the air.
Tebow looking like Brady out there.
25. Out of bounds, right on the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Working that left side now. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they did tack on the extra point. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the 2nd quarter. They're lined up for an onside kick. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw. It's Washington. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David.
There he goes! Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Austin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Scanning the field, it's Tebow. Looking to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10. Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pulls it in, it's Knight. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He lets one fly deep. And he's got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the pressure. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cardinals! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And that is why they're called the hands team, people, on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Offense with jumbo personnel. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catches it, big fella.
Tulane lines up on third and short. They'll move the wide receiver. On the option. Power football with the run. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch him off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. Fourth and medium. Does this offense run now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got the first down and still on his feet. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it first and 10. Right back to the well. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Breaks into the open. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first
I get the third down just fall apart.
And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Moving on the count. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the draw. And into the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Cardinals will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Scores on the sneak.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is good. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick.
This stupid shit.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. Well, you've already got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick, and not only do they try it, they get it.
That's a fumble on the play. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. The give to the tailback.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. The short hands, it's Austin. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Tebow. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. One more play to pad the stats. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
To move on its own. And did it move on itself? Good God! Because you're right, just so making it move all by themselves. Shell does look like a rock.
sponsor of Sesame Street, inspiring imagination, sparking creativity, and nurturing well-being for families.
I'm just fixing Chef Pierre's car. His engine was making a very funny noise. But now listen. I can't hear anything. Exactly. You fixed it. Sorry. I'm gonna get Chef Pierre's car back to him, and then I'll command a car tails to me. Look at all the possibly as soon as I touch the car. I'll come back in next week. Your mechanics, my friend. That'll be a massive help, Milo. Yes! You're in luck, my crafted animal. Oh, jolly good. Come with me, Alex. So, the tires are in there. The tools are here. The car wash is over there. And all the spares you need are here. Always find the right parts to get a car going, Milo. Here's waiting.
See the difference in the horn. See, this is regular. These training.
Here we go. Ooh, I like how I can look out the top.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Panthers of FIU. Take it away, broadcast team. This offense has it with really good field position. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Racing to the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Green Wave. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out in the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Poor starting field position here for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Still quite a bit left on the plate on 2nd and 8 from the 25. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pocket breaking down. All bottled up, and now the ball is free. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Owens. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's got it out. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. At the 35, he's got room. Hard-hitting tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. So here they come going for it on 4th and long, the aftershocks of that earlier sack. And he's all bottled up. gets worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble, but doesn't do them a lot of good as it was 4th down, and they'll give up the ball. Snaps it in the shotgun. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Tulane. And they turn it into a defensive score.
There are country fumbles and there are city fumbles. City fumbles, there's a lot of bodies around it, so you got to jump on it. Country fumbles, a lot of green grass. That was a country fumble. The defender scoops it up, takes it in the end zone.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Tulane right back to the line. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Greenway. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
25.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. And he's all bottled. What a stunningly boneheaded play. You can't make a miracle every time. Don't get sacked for the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Smashes ahead. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Greenway. And the punishment has been extended.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To the air, it's Jenkins. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. Lowers those pads and runs through another one. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. On the run, it's Owens. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Line is set on third down. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Wants to pass. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on third and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force it.
It's a fumble! Oh, the loose ball recovered by the offense, but they don't have enough for the first down. It'll be a turnover on downs. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying the left side. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
If I'm a defense, I want to play conservative in these situations. Obviously, it's such a long yardage situation. I don't want to give up that many yards. I got to get the guy on the ground. Really nice effort by the...
Deep shot for the end zone. He caught it. And they're able to get him down.
And this offense just keeps piling on. How about still looking deep? How about the green light for the QB to continue to take shots down the field? It's the defense's job to stop.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and 4 points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And they tacked on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. He'll return it. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, and move on for the next game.
And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over.
I take off some of the stand